bantamweight title fight between TJ Dillashaw and Renan Barao. So here's the #1 bantamweight contender making his way to the octagon. Gotta be some nerves here as he gets set to compete for the UFC bantamweight title. No denying he deserves to be there. He's got the requisite win streak, he's got the finishes, he's got the popularity, the fan support. Now he needs the championship performance. We'll see if he has what it takes to unseat the incumbent. All right, so here he is, the consensus #1 bantamweight in the world, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, and he's looking to make the walk out of the octagon with all of those same titles. He wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats, all-time types. Got to win this fight tonight, make good on another title defense, and then his name creeps into that conversation. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Barao is 27, Dillashaw is 34. Barao will have the 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Laving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Renan, the Barao. Introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, TJ Dillashaw!
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Dillashaw. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dillashaw. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Renan Barao. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, Barao has got full mount now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Barao's back in full mount.
You gotta scramble. You gotta move. Get yourself to the side. Scramble.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Barao.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
All right, he closes. That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, Barao's got the tie clinch now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Wow, what a kick. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Oh, single collar tie here. And there comes the separation now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Barao. Close guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Barao. Recovery, man, right back to his feet.
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well. If he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. So a much different approach for him here in this second round.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
And there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there by Dillashaw. 2 minutes to go in the round. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Dillashaw is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Let's go. Keep that footwork going.
Beautiful punch.
Big right hand there. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. I mean, this guy is really focused.
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Oh, he has landed a hum of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. 15 seconds to go. Just missing on the high kick there. And he caught the kick. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Went for the inside leg kick. Barao gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point.
Yes, they hurt him in the last round. Same exact one.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, collar tie. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Side control.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Big kick land.
Single collar tie now. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. Nice leg kick.
Slips. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Dillashaw goes for the... Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Oh, man, he's got his back. He's going to drag him to the floor, into his world, where he'll try to chase the submission.
15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
And they sit. Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Let's go. Hurt his body. Hurt the body.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Hands higher. Hands higher.
Ooh, what a punch.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Offense. Let's get going.
Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
Back up. Push forward.
Just misses with the straight right. Barao gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Whoa! He's out!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Renan, the Baron Barao.
All right, so there it is. Don't look now, folks. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and this is going to be a night that he doesn't ever forget.
He will never forget this night. He won the belt, surrounded by his great coaches, his family, his friends. Everybody will celebrate him in the effort that he put tonight to become the champion.